Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Sad Juice podcast. How is everyone? How are you doing, Jeffrey? You feeling okay? Alrighty. There is something a little bit different about this one today. We are on the road. Obviously being safe, everything's set up. Jeffrey's the one manning everything. I am driving full attention on the road. Well, 95%, because like 5% of my brain is always somewhere else. But other than that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm managing everything on the technical side. So
Technical side, which might be honestly a mistake, considering that you might just throw up over everything.
Yeah, but it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'll post on Twitter what the madness that happened prior to this.
You know, not to give away any spoilers, but I'm gonna try to take down as much as I can once we stop, just so you can get another photo in. So
of course, updates will be happening, not live because this will. Well, maybe no, not live.
No, it can't be live. If it was live, that'd be a nightmare.
If it was live, I think I might crash my car.
Oh my God.
My brand new car that I just got after the car crash. It all happened so fast. Wow.
Don't all car crashes happen just so fast. Like one moment you're driving and then the next moment you don't even see it happening.
Yes, but I didn't mean that part. I meant like the aftermath. Like I didn't realize that I would get everything taken care of so quickly, because there's a lot of companies that just take ages to fix stuff.
Oh yeah, man, insurance is one hell of a thing.
Yeah, it really is. Oh man, am I lucky that I got insurance?
But it seems like it's damn good insurance too. Like, I honestly expected it to be take a little bit, not like super long, not like 6 months worthy maybe, but definitely a lot longer than when it happened. It was what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, roughly. I think it's 3 weeks now because we're going
on week number 3.
Yeah, we're ending, what is it, January, we're going into February. Wow, time does move quickly.
It was fuck.
Are you okay? One of the many symptoms of what Jeffrey did. Oh man. Oh
my God. I can't I could feel it every now and then. It feels like something wants to come up, whether it's air or solid matter or liquid matter.
Oh, yeah, please do not throw up on my car, in my new car. You know what just happened? I just scratched my forehead and I accidentally scratched a zit with my new nails that I got and it hurt so bad. Oh, by the way, this version of the podcast, it's a subversion, if you will, a subcategory. I don't know. It is definitely going to be way more chaotic than our usual ones. We're basically unfiltered. Anytime that I'm driving, it just happens. It tends to happen. Anyway.
I could explain this with science.
Alright, go ahead then.
Well, the science is that, your brain well, you gotta give up one of your senses, or one of your...
That's bad that I have to give up the thinking sense while I'm driving. Oh God, no, Jeffrey, drink some water.
No,
throw it back.
No, but you gotta focus more on keeping us alive than watching your mouth. So that's what it is. You're not focused so much on one thing, then you're just speaking what is the other thing.
That's true.
Everything's subconscious.
That's very true. Hey, if I made you throw up, would that help you feel better?
Oh, Anna, you'd be wasting my money.
All $14.95 worth of it.
$15.95.
Oh,
$15.49 actually.
I am so sorry. I was off by how much?
Plus tax, so you were out by a little bit more. So,
$2-3.
But golly, man, whew, you'd be wasting my money. How dare you?
Well, see, I just did. Wasting your money, or am I helping you get your money's worth? Because you'd be eating that a lot more quicker.
But there's so much. There's just so much. How could I? No human should be able to do this alone. especially in one day.
That's okay because you were Jeffrey. You know, if anyone can do it, you can do it.
You know what? You're right. Push the limits of the human stomach.
That's right. We got to be a little bit optimistic here now. You know.
No, I've never been optimistic.
Well, we got to be in this case, so don't put yourself down.
I've had fake optimism.
Listen, if you start with that right now, you are never gonna get through that. It's just gonna be sitting there, and I will force you to eat it while it's moldy.
No. Maybe.
All right. Okay.
Just cut off the moldy bits.
God, no.
Anything that's moldy, just cut off those bits, and then like it's all good. I learned that from bread.
From bread?
Yeah, because my family didn't particularly grow up, you know, being able to buy everything that we wanted all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what would happen is if a loaf of bread got moldy, right? Because we also wanted to try to say it as healthy as possible. Any time the bread got moldy, we just cut off the mold and ate whatever else bread that we had, whatever else was bread.
Are you sure you do not want a drink of water?
I'm fine.
Okay, I really think you should drink some water.
Okay.
All right. Well, the question I have about that now is, so if it's like mold, but it's all like together in the bag, because you know that honestly.
Oh no, understandable.
Like what would that mean that you have mold like particles within the bag? Yeah, right.
Well, if you think about it that way, sure, but
So I mean, technically, you are still eating mold. So the question
you're not eating mold directly.
So what the question here now is,
what?
Does it even matter if you take off the mold or not?
Well,
at that point,
it really does because most of the time it would be just like on the outer crust of it,
yeah.
right? So it wouldn't touch the white insides or like the brown insides, depending on if it's grain or whatever, right? So yeah, it wouldn't touch the meat of it. It would just touch the crust, right? So it'd still be good. It's just that like
yes, the gooey.
You would just have to get past the fact that like it had mold on it. Like it was still good. Like the bread, you can make a sandwich out of that, but like you just had to get past the fact that like, oh shit, there was something on here that could have
there was mold on here just a second ago.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when someone trips, like a stranger trips and you just don't know them, but they fall and then they like get back up quickly, but then like you like everyone saw it, they all acknowledged it, but now they're just trying to like walk away without acknowledging that happened for the sake of the person. You know, if you're nice, you'll do that. If you're even nicer, you'll probably go over there and ask them if they're okay, and they'll probably be like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm fine.
Nah, what I would do is if somebody tripped in front of me, I just like I'm such an asshole. I just look at them when they fall, right? And then I watch them get up and I just stare at them until they leave. And I'm just like, okay.
No, I bet you would probably try to like walk over there and be like, oh, do they need my help? No? Okay, I'm gonna go. That's exactly what you do. Don't say you wouldn't.
No, I would. Well, I wouldn't never do that because like at the same time, well, number one, of course I'd love to do that. But number two, it's like, you know, would I being there make things worse? You know, maybe they don't want somebody over. If they're like 70 or 80 or something, obviously, you know, you think to be like, oh shoot, maybe I should go ask if they need some help if they're doing okay, right? But like, fucking, if they're like 20-year-olds or some shit, fucking watch where you're walking.
If they're 20-year-olds, I will most likely go over there and be like, hey, you okay? Because I'm just like, yeah, that really could have been me, and that probably was me like 5 minutes ago.
Bro, that was me. They tripped over a rock. Fuck, I tripped over air.
I'd be like, hey, I feel your pain.
It's like, hey, it's alright.
That's what's up. Let's just trip together next time.
Don't trip alone. It's alright.
It's alright.
I got your back.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Just look away, look away. I don't know where this extra energy comes from ever.
I know where mine's coming from.
Yeah, it's probably coming from all the carbs.
Oh,
no!
Shit! That was probably gonna be loud.
Probably.
Nah, I gotta fix this. Don't mind because I know what happens with audio.
Turbulence.
Turbulence. Maybe
it's a really professional podcast, you know?
Maybe I'll like cut in a little bit of audio there and be like, oh, volume warning.
Nah, just be like, no warning, fuck you.
No warning, fuck you, bitch. Listen,
you either got ears or you don't. Sorry.
I was about to go all scientific on your ass. The cartilage don't do shit. It's on the inside, motherfucker. I know biology.
Alright, things are making my not even joke not funny to me anymore.
It wasn't funny to begin with, bitch.
I know, that's why I said not joke. Oh my god, you have no ears.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
I just outburst this. That was really nice.
Fuck.
I'm so sorry.
Don't get me started.
I'll just break really hard and then just have you just like it'll all go back up.
You ever seen the movie Are We There Yet?
No.
Oh, because there was a scene where like the kid, he's driving. Long story short, man's driving some kids to their mama. Mm-hmm. But then the kid like gets sick in the car, and he throws up. It's on the inside of the car. Tries to put on his windshield, but then fucking doesn't work.
Oh Lord. Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I don't want to do that.
Ah, I see.
Unlike the time where you guys fucking.
That's right. Well, that was your own fault for not being alpha enough to withhold all of that puking.
That was your own fault for not throwing it back.
That was your own fault for not just having an iron stomach like I do.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to have like a diamond stomach for this shit.
Diamond is... Well, yeah, I guess diamond is stronger than iron, is it?
Have you ever seen Dude Perfect?
No.
They have this thing called overtime where they just do a bunch of like weird shit, but like they tried to they put a diamond on an anvil and they had a hammer, and they tried to smash the diamond and it didn't fucking work.
Oh, I see.
Because the diamond is one of the most dense materials on the face of the earth. How could you even think that would work?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess people just see it and they're like, oh, it's like glass, it'll just break, but no. It also doesn't help depending on how big it is, so the size and...
Yeah, it's just like a little baby mini diamond.
Yeah, but that would be a lot more difficult because it's a lot smaller of a thing.
But you'd think that it'd be easier just because, like, the amount of force and pressure applied onto it over that short period of time, you know, it could shatter it.
Now, here's something that I'm genuinely curious about.
Yeah.
Is it easier to, like, break something that's, like, much bigger because of, like, the mass? Or, well, I guess those are two different things. So, would size matter? So...
Well, I can explain it to you simply, right? It all matters on the density of the object, right? So, if you had, say, let's just go with something simple like fucking glass or some shit, right? Oh, look at his man's. Sorry, but say you had like glass or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Depending, if you applied a certain amount of weight on like a sheet of glass that was like 1 by 1, right? A foot by foot, right? Versus a sheet of glass that was like a 10 by 10 square foot, right? Depending on the weight, right? The 1 by 1 would definitely hold more because the 10 by 10, it would be. I think what it is it'd be pretty fucked because all that weight is just dispersed, and it's all going to a central point. So it's a lot weaker because all of whatever's supposed to make it strong is like stretched out, I guess. I think that's what it is.
Okay, that's where I was going with that, and that's what I thought too, but I was like, I don't want to say anything in case I'm wrong, because I'm usually wrong, you know.
Yeah, because like...
Not that we are backed by any scientific or research or whatever,
yeah,
you know?
This is just like complete, like I'm pretty sure, not like 100% I know for a fact, but I am pretty sure this is legit.
This is us bullshitting facts that are probably true.
Well, no, because like my science behind understand it is because if you put like 10 pounds
Mhm.
on, if you suspend a sheet of glass that's like a foot by a foot, right? Or 1 square foot. Now you suspend it in the air on all 4 corners, right? And you put 10 pounds on it. It should be fine, relatively, because all of that weight, or it's like a lot more dense, right? But if you do like a 10 by 10 square foot thing, the density of the glass is sort of like spread around everywhere. So essentially, whatever the weight is on the one singular square foot, right, it would have to be multiplied by 10 and then spread around, right? So it would be a lot more weight, or it'd feel like a lot more weight on the 10 by 10.
Yeah, so just essentially what it would have to be is just like equal weight of like the ratio that it is like per like the weight of the hammer of the ratio of the size of the diamond. It would have to continuously be that same ratio, right? Like the bigger that the diamond would be, or glass, I guess. But I'm just using the diamond thing as like a point of reference for our brains.
So I'm thinking, right?
Well, I hope you are, because I know I'm not.
Cause well, I mean, the thing is, like, if the glass breaks absolutely at 10 pounds, even flat, no more, no less, right? If the 1 by 1 breaks at 10 pounds, right? Then I think the 10 by 10, if it's the same thickness, right, and has the same properties as the 1 by 1, right, then it would break under 1 pound. Because then it's because everything, the bigger it gets, because the glass is more fragile, right, the bigger something gets, the easier it is to break.
Yeah. More turbulence.
There's gonna be so much like going around.
It's okay. Turbulence.
We're not even
So, what is turbulence from? Is it from planes only?
I don't know like the exact definition, but I'm pretty sure turbulence is probably just like a disturbance, as far as I know.
I see. Okay, yeah. So we're using that correctly.
Maybe.
Well, maybe.
Because, like, you know, when you're on a plane, it's like, oh, experience a little bit of turbulence. I'm pretty sure it has to do with something with like the conditions around the plane when it's flying. Again, these aren't like hard-boiled facts.
No, they're pure facts.
No,
Only facts.
Do not fucking don't fact check me on this. Don't fact check me on this. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Like I'm 50% sure that I am right.
50%.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. That's not what pretty sure means.
Okay, well I'm 51% sure that I'm right then.
Oh my god. All right.
I'm pretty sure that it has to do with something with the conditions around the airplane. We're experiencing turbulence, meaning that the airplane is having some problems.
Would it be I guess disturbance is just, it seems a little bit more fitting. Yeah, I feel like disturbance is what it could include.
Wait, Anna.
What?
What?
This is technically turbulence.
Well, I was just looking at like I was checking the sound for this. I think it's picking up a lot of like the car. Because we were quiet for like a good 5 seconds or maybe less, but like...
It's okay, just keep talking over the sounds of the car.
Yeah, just the louder you talk, the louder you are, you know, just over the car's noise, you know.
And I mean, this is the on the road subsection of the podcast, so it makes
Subsection
sense.
E, Chapter A, Part 2.
Yes.
You ever heard of OSHA?
Yeah, probably.
OSHA? Like,
I was about to make a pun out of it, but I just couldn't. I couldn't think of anything quite fast.
OSHA and man, take me by the hand.
Oh, sure I have.
Oh, sure, why not?
No, okay, let's stop.
Well, I was gonna say OSHA.
And stop breaks really hard.
So you fucking... There was no...
Whoa!
It was like, whoa!
Just throws up all over my car.
It was like, oh, shit. How's your insurance gonna do with this?
Well, I don't think they cover,
I don't think they cover big ass mess.
I don't think they cover fucking exploding
men.
Projectile vomit. I don't think they really cover that, unfortunately. But to steer the conversation away from that, I want to talk about my nails for a second. So, I just recently quit my retail job, and it was very exciting. I don't know. It still hasn't hit me that I don't have a retail job now.
God, it's been how long? Jeez.
Well, it's literally been like 2 days since I haven't gone to work.
God damn.
At that place.
It's crazy.
But, okay, no, but here's the thing. You know, we're all just, like, super focused on working retail jobs and stuff, that you realize that, you know, certain things sometimes you don't do or don't get just because you work a certain job and you, well, at least in my case, I wanted to be the best that I could at it. So I would sometimes be like, yeah, you know what, I won't do my nails. And just to begin with, you know, I'm not a type of person that will often get, like, very long acrylic nails. I just like to paint my nails because that's way easier. It looks okay, you know, it's whatever. I'm not into the whole acrylic nail thing. But one of my friends asked me, and she was like, hey, would you like to go get your nails done with me? And I was like, you know what? Sure. Why not? I quit my retail job. It's time to do something to celebrate that. Something that I wanted to do, like, for, I don't know, just because I wanted to see how they would feel and look. So I went to go get them done, and it was just the very I didn't really realize what I got myself into until the whole they like put the nail, they glued the nail onto my nail. I was like, what? Like, how am I gonna, like, do anything? How am I gonna do my day-to-day things with these nails on? Just to clear this part up, it was like COVID friendly. Literally only my friend and I were the two people there that were getting our nails done. There was nobody else there, and they even had us seated, like, far apart. So it was kind of nice. It was kind of nice. There was a kind of, like, rude girl that came in, like, midway though. Kind of racist, yeah. Anyway.
Man, you can't have that.
No. Anyway, let's not steer the conversation there, because okay, I'm gonna stop.
All right. Well, you know, okay.
So, my nails. So when they started putting the acrylic, what is it? It's like a little powder that they dip into, and then they, like, I don't know what they have. They got, like, some water or some stuff that they, like, dip the brush into that, and then they dip it into the powder, and that's how it molds the acrylic-y nail part, right? They put that on, and it dried up, and I was like, holy shit. Oh, I just fell into a pothole. Way to go, me. I was like, holy shit. These are on now. These are on. Like, there's no going back here.
I can't take them off.
Yeah, so now I can't do a lot of things.
And kicking the people. What the fuck?
What you do to me? Take it back.
Get this off of me, you monster.
Yeah, so now I'm wearing these for a whole month.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's gonna be a while till I am able to take these off, because I also want to get my money's worth. Like, they were expensive. That's why I don't like getting nails done, because they are expensive, and I'm like, oh, what? It's just like some nails and
Bro,
stuff.
so you're gonna have to eat enchiladas with only your mouth now? No hands?
Well, you know, I did that before anyway, so that's not like that changed. But, like, I just can't, you know when, like, you wipe your butt when you're, like, in the bathroom? That was a new challenge that I didn't realize I was going to face until I went to the bathroom. And I was like, oh, you know, it's not that difficult once you get a hang of it, but it's just, like, the whole, like, oh, that's right, these are fresh nails.
Not their poopy nails.
Okay, no. I did not go that hard. I did not rip the toilet paper and go up into my butt.
Well, I didn't expect you to take it that far, but sure. Let's not derail this conversation though.
We can. No, let's talk
about the nails. The nails.
All right.
But you didn't start seeing. No.
All right.
Poopy nails.
I mean, Mr. Poopy Butt, you know?
So about those problems.
Yeah, so about the problems. I also just realized that I had to relearn how to text and type on a computer now that I have an office job from home. I'm like, yikes, I need to type fast on a computer, and now I can no longer do that either. I am also trying to fold stuff and move stuff
without breaking the nails.
Not even that, without breaking my whole nail off, because they're glued on, like they are cemented onto my actual nails. Like,
it might as well be your real nails.
It might as well be my real nails. So it's really been a struggle to try to do like regular everyday things. So I really just celebrated quitting my retail job by adding more problems onto my back, but that's okay.
My question is, like, why are they so long, really?
Well, because I wanted to go all out. I was like, listen, if I'm going to get nails for the second time in my life, you know, I got some when I was a little bit younger for my, what was it, my quince, I think? I don't know. But I was like, if I'm going to get nails for the second time ever in my life, when I am, like, okay with them, and it is completely my choice to get them, then I'm going to go all out for them. I am paying money for these nails. So I went with, like, really long nails.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you know, if you're going to do an experience.
If you're going to do something, you got to do it right.
Well, I don't know if this is doing it right, but yeah.
Well, I mean, if that is how you define right by your books, then that is how you define right. So you're doing it right.
That's right. No, sorry, that's left.
I'm left-handed.
Well, I'm left-footed. Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing. Does that mean something rude? I'm so sorry if it does.
Have you ever seen that one fucking video where there's this girl who's like live streaming, and then he was like, "Are you left or right?" And she was like, I don't know. I like chicken wings." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Is that Amy? Oh, that girl was probably so confused. She was like, "What unit?" It's like, did you ever have like those teachers that they were like, "What unit are you measuring?" And you know, I get that they were just trying to get us to use the correct unit of measurement, but it was still a little bit annoying, you know, I'm gonna lie. But it's always stuck in my head now. I'm just like, if someone tells me like a number, I'm just like, what do you mean? Chickens? Hens? Inches? Explain yourself.
Explain it.
So I feel like if someone asked me, "Are you left or right?" I would have been like, "Oh." Like,
are
what?
you left or right?
I definitely would have said KFC chicken. That girl's my spirit animal.
Fuck, I didn't have a joke for that.
Wow.
You said KFC chicken, and I was like,
way to drop the ball, Jeffrey.
Way to drop the chicken.
Way to drop the chicken on the floor.
Way to drop that Kentucky Fried Chicken, the Colonel's secret recipe.
Oh no, we can't. We're not sponsored. Not that we will ever be.
Oh man, hey KFC, if we ever blow up, KFC, I'm down.
They're a big corporate. Do you ever really think that they're gonna sponsor us?
Coca-Cola, I'm down.
No, they would never.
I drink your shit all the time.
I heard that they would.
Hit me up.
That they would like give you a lifetime supply of Coke.
Fuck, hit me up, please.
If you named your children, or if you were named yourself after one of their brands.
That's probably a fucking myth, honestly.
But do you think that any company would ever like uphold that, even if it's not real? Do you think any company would ever be like, "Yeah, right, I'll do it"?
No, what? I think there may be a company out there that would do that. I'm just not thinking of them right now.
We're giant.
I want to say, like, maybe Chick-fil-A?
Maybe.
I don't know. They, as far as what I know, they are a Christian brand. So, you know, upholding Christian morals and values, you know, to be honest. And to, not in this Judean, oh shit, not in my Judeo-Christian.
Oh, turbulence.
Not in my Judeo-Christian Chick-fil-A.